You better share everything you find. Or world-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I do have something I want to ask, though. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
This woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Brace yourselves.
Commissioner Gordon. Get Fernandez on it right away.
Haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, miss. I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
Most people don't usually call it that. Who I think I am? My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. A pleasure, huh? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. We've been tracking that maniac for some time. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. Everyone was wrong.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
We could do great things together if we joined forces. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
That's an understatement. I've heard a great deal about you. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Thanks for the support.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler, the target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? You'll see when you read it. He's changed.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him.
That's because he hadn't met me.
Thought we could use help dragging him down.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers. Arrogance like that will be his undoing.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The Bat computer will be able to analyze further.
You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police.
He keeps showing off he's bound to make a mistake.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, miss.
So, you're the legendary Batman. So much so I don't know if I should believe the hype. They didn't back in the day, they don't now.
We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. What is it?
I don't know yet.
That's for damn sure. Just so you know, this is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
Let's keep being honest with each other.
For your eyes only, if you catch my drift.
This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler. The nerve on her.
Interesting. I've heard that before.
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle.
Yeah. Things could have gone better. Yeah. Things could have gone better.
The man's deranged.
Let's get to work. Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
It comes and goes. No, don't you worry about me. I know you understand, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Why don't you take a break, Alfred? I can do the homework without you.
And leave all the fascinating reading to you? I think not.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce.
We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. The agency.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability. Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try. We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby.
Try and level the playing field.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles. They're well-equipped spies, too. This is the Riddler dossier the agency profiler worked up for me. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. I'll bring it up on the bad computer. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justice? How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a hurricane.
Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes, so it's probably not that.
The eye of a needle.
Sounds very plausible.
It's gonna be a long night. Music would help.
Pay it no mind. We can discuss it later.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Needle. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying. A record needle.
Ever since the kidnapping and...
Alfred.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades.
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind.
And all the other business with Lady Arkham.
I can try.
Your guess is as good as mine. I think it's best we get on with solving the Riddler's puzzle. If someone's going to ruin puzzles for me, I'd rather get it over with quickly. I don't like the thought of letting that thing lie around.
Well, no one beats Lucius's handiwork. The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through?
The new tech's always nice, but this grapple has saved my life more than once. The old grapple. It's come in handy more than once. Useful when the odds are stacked against me in a fight. The stunner's been upgraded. Thankfully, I'm not on the receiving end of the jolt. Certainly wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of the jolt. I see the refined edge allows for a cleaner flight path. Lucius's latest model never ceases to impress.
I'll keep busy, don't you worry. There's no need to dawdle. We can talk some other time. Don't waste your time on me. Go see Lucius.
He's in Blackgate Prison now, still requesting a trial. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend. Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham. Her body was never recovered after they gave in. Selina. She'll turn up again. Selina. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her. That'll be a fun day. I'm looking forward to it. Bent on revenge. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you? This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Tiffany? Really?
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Good hunting, Bruce. Lucius is your best bet at this point.
Gordon and Maury would have been crushed by that statue at the casino if not for this. Even with the anchor. Still too close a call. It was still too close a call. Your family, Alfred.
I should be fine. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean. It was worse after my first tour of duty. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
You're getting soft, Alfred. There's only one way to treat creeps like Riddler. And believe me, it's not therapy.
Well, in this one case, Bruce, I'll concede your methods might be more appropriate. I'll concede you have a point. Either that or a straitjacket.
Look at these strange grooves.
If that is indeed the key. But how does that relate to the object in question? It's ready when you are. I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. Also, the computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Can't go wrong with the classics. I need something cool.
I think a little classical is in order. Try the first disc there. It's a favorite of mine.
Something with a beat. His victims are the ones who need help. The hard night out there.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. Never forget. And Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous. Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
Hey, Alfred. My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls.
Good morning, Lucius.
What's up?
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. Why come back to Gotham? He was presumed dead for so long. Besides, he can still see.
To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. Unless you want to see me tear the city apart.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious?
He's a show-off.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's M.O. hasn't changed in all these years.
That's still the stuff. Every single time. Like sweet music. Never gets old. Never gets old. Okay, I should stop. Don't want to lose its luster. Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. There's writing engraved along the rim.
I imagine you must be quite worn out. What an eventful evening.
Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. Halfway there, Batman. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself.
The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. Well, I don't mean to pry, but...
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Oh, excellent.
Why, Regina, you're prying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. I see.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with the GCPD is going. Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office. Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Forget I asked.